The heated debate about reforming our nation's healthcare system seems to have at least one thing we all agree upon. The United States of America must find a way to control the ever-increasing costs of the system. There are obviously, from the quibbles in Congress, differing opinions about many things. Public option, tort reform, purchase across state lines, to name a few. But it's easier to find a needle in a haystack than someone proclaiming healthcare is too cheap. So I think we could get an amen from just about everyone when speaking of cost. The system is broken. A recent Price Waterhouse estimate says the expense each year for America's health care is about $2.5 trillion. And here's the embarrassing kicker. Of that $2.5 trillion spent, according to Price Waterhouse, half is for what it calls absence of personal responsibility. Whenever leading a pep talk concerning living, despite its challenges, a successful life, toward the end of the discussion, we talk about courageously eliminating any self-destructive behavior preventing us from expressing ourselves in healthy and productive ways. One of the things we talk about is, what are we putting in our bodies and minds? If the Price Waterhouse survey is even close to being accurate, it's shocking to realize half the nation's health care bill would be eliminated if we started taking better care of ourselves. More exercise, sensible diets and weight control, and less risky behavior concerning what we eat, what we drink, and what we smoke. We could haggle longer than the best Senate filibuster over a host of possible reforms, but it sounds like, considering half the cost is absence of personal responsibility, until there's a serious discussion about we personally must do to enact change, the system will remain for too many too expensive, inefficient, and elusive. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "We must be the change we wish to see in this world." It seems we Americans must be the change we wish to see before our dysfunctional healthcare system is transformed. And you know what? An absence of personal responsibility is usually the demon that leads to the downfall of many things we cherish: marriages, professions, and friendships, to name a few. This week, let's turn this discussion on its head. Let's focus in our thoughts, words, and actions on the prevalence of personal responsibility, despite what life throws our way, tempting us to stray from healthy and productive behavior. Let's resist the temptation to demonstrate an absence of personal responsibility. Instead, let's make sure it's prevalent at home, work, and community. Absence or prevalence, our enormous price tag for healthcare, should be enough proof. Ignoring the latter for the former is devastating, demoralizing, and divisive. If you'd like to sign up for the Pep Talk email newsletter, it's really easy. Just go to my website, heycomebackcoach.com. On the homepage, upper right-hand corner, just type in your email address, and you'll receive a new Pep Talk each Sunday afternoon. And while you're on the site, if you click on books, you'll find my 3 efforts. Any of them might be just what the doctor ordered for yourself, a loved one, or anybody else who might need a little encouragement right now to effectively deal with change, challenge, or adversity.